Final video.
Final video. We're about to find out what the top Weezer song is.
I think one of us is going to get hit in this episode.
Yeah. There's definitely going to be some punches thrown because I see some matchups that I just don't think we're going to agree on, and some that I think I'm going to have a hard time
coercing me.
Well, no, some I'm going to have a hard time with my cell phone.
Really?
Yep. So.
All right.
Let's first of all, I'd like to comment that we've had a few comments on our first video, some negative comments about this is not the Weezer bracket. There's only one Weezer bracket, and please delete
this video.
Stuff, and whatever. I mean, we don't ask anybody to delete that. But what's the only Weezer bracket? One that bashes the band about their worst song? If that's what kind of fan you are, so be it. But we're not those kind of fans, so
we don't find 64 songs that we dislike.
I don't have 64 songs that I dislike with theirs.
I mean, there are definitely some that I don't like as much as I like other songs, but that doesn't mean I dislike 64 of their songs. If you asked me, if you put a gun onto my head and told me to find 64 Weezer songs that I dislike, I couldn't. I'd be dead. You'd be shooting me.
Well, we just ignore those people, and we're going to keep on blah blah blahing about Weezer, So
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to be playing it safe, la-di-da.
Okay, let's go to the first matchup. There's only 16 songs left.
16 songs.
We're going to go through round 3, 4, and the finals today, and we're going to have a winner by the end of this video.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Number 1 seed, first match. Number 1 seed, Buddy Holly from the Blue Album. Versus, I'm going to have to go back really far on this one. Number 5 seed, Do You Want to Get High from the White Album.
Do you want to get high? Don't eat no dinner tonight. I took a road trip to Mexico and scored 100 count.
Yeah, this is tough for me. I think it's not as tough for you, but this one's tough for me.
I know which one I'm picking.
You know which one you're picking?
I know which one I'm picking already.
Well, we might have we might have to talk about it just a little bit, because if we don't, this is going to be a 30-minute video, and the other ones have all been close to an hour.
Yeah.
So anyway, now let's not try to get filler in here. So you're leaning one way on this.
I am leaning one way.
Okay. This is really, really tough for me.
I know how much you like both of these songs.
I like both of them a lot. I mean, who doesn't like Buddy Holly, and who's actually listened to the White Album does not listen to who that's not actually listened to the White Album does not like Do You Want to Get High. So okay, wait, you said you're leaning one way. Which way are you leaning?
Leaning one way. I know I'm going the opposite way of what you're thinking, but I'm going Do You Want to Get High. I'm eliminating the final number 1.
Man, I thought you were going to say Buddy Holly.
Nope. I like Buddy Holly a lot, though.
Man, it almost just seems wrong to eliminate Buddy Holly.
I mean, we've eliminated all the other number ones. We eliminated Pork and Beans due to You Won't Get With Me Tonight in the first round.
I know, but it almost seems like if the other 3 number 1s were number 1s, this should be number 0.1. Buddy Holly's like the king song, not the king, not King from
the King of the World,
not King of the World, and not King from the Red Album, but it's actually just seems like it should be the King. But
King Weezer.
Not because it's my favorite song; it's the most well-known Weezer song ever. So.
Probably.
Actually, I would lean slightly toward Buddy Holly, but it's really, really difficult for me. But, I like Do You Want to Get High. It's one of my favorite songs, but...
Okay, what's your argument? That it's their biggest song?
It's their biggest song ever. It's a great song. It's one of their best songs ever. It's not just their biggest song ever. It's not overhyped or anything like that. It's not the music video, like a lot of people thought it was the music video, because it did have that tremendous music video. But
Happy Days. Yeah,
the Happy Days music video. But it's, I think maybe it goes back to that thing that we said in the one of the previous videos about you hear it so much that it kind of gets beaten into your head, like you take it for granted almost.
Yeah, but it doesn't do that for me. Buddy Holly doesn't do that for me.
No. As much as I like to Do You Want to Get High, and I really, really like that song, I'm not ready to concede to you on this one.
Not yet?
No, I'm not. I think I have to pick my battles in here, because we're going to have some more disagreements, but wow.
You're starting to sway me. You're getting there.
Oh, man. I don't want anybody to think that I'm arguing against Do You Want to Get High, because I'm not. It's a great song.
That's the one thing you got to worry about whenever you do videos.
Well, we're
like
down.
this.
That's all we're down to is great songs. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
we're down to 16 songs that I see very few just easy matchups for me. But I would go 60-40 Buddy Holly on this one.
See, I would go about the same for Do You Want to Get High. So, I mean, you're right about it being their biggest song, and you're right about it being a great song. Okay, I'm just gonna say it right now. I love the White Album.
Me too.
I love the White Album. I almost like it more than I like Pinkerton, in all honesty.
Me too. Yeah.
And Pinkerton's my favorite album. So
to me, I mean, there are four that are about equal. Not that I'm knocking the other 8 albums that they've got, which we haven't heard the Black Album yet, but to me, everybody says Pinkerton and the Blue Album are the best, but I think that Maladroit and the White Album should be right there in the same conversation. So, man, I don't know. I think we're at a deadlock on this one.
this is gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, we are going to rock, paper, scissors for this matchup because it's dead even.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to
It's
decide
like
this.
literally 60-40 for me.
Let's go.
So 2 out of 3. Hey, you're doing it too fast.
All right, hold on. Okay, I won one already.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you won one, so the next one wins.
Next one wins. Yes. All right. So literally settled by a game of rock, paper, scissors. That's how good these songs are. Do You Want to Get High beats Buddy Holly. There are no number ones left.
Yeah. We lost our king. We lost the number 1 overall seed to rock, paper, scissors game. So.
Yeah, that's how good all these
That's
songs
okay.
are.
We'll do it. I'm fine with Do You Want to Get High going on, but I'm not fine with Buddy Holly not going on. So that's fine though.
That's like,
we promise not to decide them all by rock, paper, scissors.
yeah. At least I hope not.
Okay, let's go on to the next one. This one's a little easier for me.
Yeah. Match number 2. Number 10 seed, California Kids from the White Album.
Gonna be alright if you're on a sinking ship. The California kids will throw you a lifeline.
Number 14, Longtime Sunshine from
Songs from the Black Hole.
Songs from the Black Hole, yeah.
Yeah.
Long time sunshine, long time sunshine upon me.
Songs from the Black Hole / Alone / you get the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one's definitely more easy for me.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have an all-white matchup in the finals. Love Long Time Sunshine, great song. I was listening back to our video, and you put the guitar version on. I think the piano version is actually the better one. But yeah, California Kids is a great song, and I would definitely move it ahead of Long Time Sunshine. So
I know. Like I said, I don't remember what song it was, but California Kids, I feel like the more I listen to it, the more I like it. I might have said that about California Kids in the previous video, but I don't remember what song it was about.
I don't remember, but I agree on this one.
Yeah.
Pretty easy matchup for me.
California Kids is awesome. If you ask me, it's probably the best Weezer song, in my opinion, since either the Red Album or Make Believe.
Maybe.
Which is a big deal considering it's been 10 years since the Red Album and 14 years since Make Believe.
Mm-hmm.
So
we will have an all-white album in that section of the bracket. So moving down to the bottom half, we have a number 9, Burnt Jam from Maladroit.
How I miss you. If I only once could kiss you, I'd be happy for one moment.
Versus a number 13, You Gave Your Love to Me Softly from the deluxe album of Pinkerton.
You your love to me softly. I heard your heart beating true.
Man,
Yeah, this one's
hard.
This is two of my favorites right here. I know which way I'm going, but again, this is two of my favorites. I mean, two of my top 20 favorite songs of theirs.
this is like
all time.
This is like 45-55 for me, but it's
Okay.
a separation.
Which way are you leaning on it?
Man,
I definitely have a winner. Mine's probably more like 65-35, but it's not because of the 35 one. 35, the loser in this one, if we agree on it, would take down 3/4 of the songs in this bracket.
yeah, I agree. You Gave Your Love to Me Softly is awesome.
Yeah, is that the way you're
Yeah.
leaning? Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah. That song is just epic. Should have been a single.
Should have been single. Should have been single. Should have been single. Should have been single.
You did that exact same thing when you
I
were
know.
talking about Slave in the last
I was
video.
talking about Slave in the next video, but if those songs would have been singles, I think it could have made a major impact on their career if more people had got to hear them on the radio. So
Especially You Gave Your Love to Me Softly. If it were a single,
it would have changed the course of Pinkerton.
everybody would have loved Pinkerton.
I think more people would have had more time to acclimate it to it because it sounded so much more like the Blue album than the other songs on Pinkerton
Yeah.
did. So
I don't think. If you ask me, I don't think Tired of Sex should have been the first.
it wasn't a
song.
single.
Or the first song on the album.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't really particularly care about album order, but
First single.
first single should have been "You Gave Your Love to Me Softly." We said
Yeah.
that before. Then we could have went with El Scorcho or Pink Triangle or The Good Life, any of the three. But that's just the way it should have been. So anyway, we'll move "You Gave Your Love to Me Softly" on to the fourth round.
This
And
next one.
this next one.
It's a blue matchup.
a all blue matchup, and a very, very hard one. And I think we're going to disagree on this one. So
You think so?
I think so.
All right. Number 10 is Only in Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Only in dreams we see what it means. Reach out our hands, hold on to hers.
Number 3, Undone.
Yes. You got the closer to the album, which is an absolutely epic song, against the
first single.
song that introduced the world to Weezer.
The lead single of the Blue
The
album.
lead single from the Blue album, which was just picked pretty much by a city, I think, like I said, it was Seattle, that went out and just demanded that they put that into heavy rotation.
Thank God for Seattle.
So, yeah. So, I'm leaning on one way on this one, but again, these might be the two best songs on the album. So, what do you think on this one, Hayden?
One of these is my favorite song on Blue.
Mm-hmm.
One of these is like my third favorite song on Blue.
You know, actually, I think these are my second and third favorite songs on Blue.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think we had the same top 3, just in a different order.
Yeah, I think so too. So anyway, which way are you going on this one?
I've said this before. Favorite song on the Blue album, always been Only in Dreams. So I'm going Only in Dreams on this one.
I'm definitely leaning Undone on
Really?
this one. Yeah, yes.
We're going to start disagreeing a lot more
Let's
on
see
this
if we
video.
can do this without rock, paper, scissors, okay?
Yeah, okay.
To me, as epic as Only in Dreams is, it gets down to, like I said, there's two albums at the core to me that are just Weezer at their core, and Undone's one of them. It's just so iconic for the band. It's hard to take down a song like that, to me. Not that we didn't just take down Buddy Holly to a damn game of rock, paper, scissors, but Undone to me is a little higher on the totem pole than Buddy Holly. But Only in Dreams is right there too. And it sucks. Sucks that we have to eliminate one of these. How strongly do you feel about Only in Dreams over
man.
Undone?
Only in Dreams over Undone. That's like trying to Subway over something else that I really like.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let's put numbers on it. Let's put numbers on it. That's kind of been our metric to go off of. And if one of us feels a lot more strongly than the other on the numbers, then I mean, how much more are you leaning Only in Dreams?
This is like I don't want to get super technical with it, so I'm just going to say it's between 60-40 and 55-45.
Oh, I'm like 70-30 for Undone.
God.
Okay. I win!
So we're eliminating Only in Dreams, probably the most epic song Weezer has ever put out, to the song that introduced the world to Weezer.
Yeah, because regardless of what you, what your favorite Weezer song is, if you look at it, Undone might be the coolest Weezer song that they've ever put out. It's just a
Rivers Cuomo says he's not cool. I'm not cool.
okay. We're having too much fun with this.
Yeah.
Unlike some of the people that make comments on our first video. So
Yeah. Just have fun with it.
yeah, really, it's about Weezer. They're fun. So did we decide on Undone?
I guess so.
As much as you didn't want to.
As much as I love Only in Dreams, and as much as if you ask me, Only in Dreams could go to the finals. If you ask me,
It could.
but yeah, guess we're moving Undone on.
You don't think Undone could go to the final?
No. I know it can, but
Okay.
I'm just saying if it were in terms of how much I like it,
Yeah.
I would probably Undone or Only in Dreams could go to the final. It could win the freaking thing if you ask me.
Okay. So Undone moves on to the
Yeah, and just a real quick comment.
Elite Eight.
Yeah. This entire fourth round? Yeah, fourth round.
This is the third round.
Yeah, third round. Everybody who's going on to the fourth round will basically be in the Elite Eight if this were basketball.
Yeah, we've already got half of our Elite Eight down there. So
And I'm just going to make another real quick comment about Only in Dreams. If you ask me, it's probably my favorite song from the Matt Sharp era. Like, when Matt Sharp was in the band.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Okay.
Now we move to the other side of the bracket. And this is number 9, LA Girls from the White Album. Number 13, Put Me Back Together from Ratitude.
It's clear that I'm not getting better. When I fall down, you put me back together.
The only Ratitude song still on here.
This one's tough for me. I actually lean in one way.
I am too.
Yeah.
It's not by a whole lot though. I love both of these songs.
Mine's probably 60-40. May surprise you which way I'm going with this. I'm going Put Me Back Together from Ratitude.
That didn't surprise me. I kind of figured you would. Mm-hmm. But that's the way I'm going to.
Okay, great.
Put Me Back Together is awesome. It's like without a doubt the best song off Ratitude.
Without a doubt.
It's better than all the other songs put together.
Probably, yeah. Even if you're wondering.
Which, I mean, that song got eliminated in the first round, so don't think that popularity determines everything. Quick round.
Quick matchup there.
This next one is going to be difficult.
It's going to be difficult for me too because, again, 2 of my top favorite 15 or 20 Weezer songs, but I already know which one I'm going with this one.
Oh, man.
Because I've actually probably got one that's in my top 5. So, the matchup is In the Garage, which is a number
10.
A number 10 seed. Yeah, I'm having trouble weeding back through.
It takes a while.
Yeah, In the Garage, number 10 seed from the Blue Album.
I've got Dungeon Master's Guide. I've got 12-sided die.
Versus Pink Triangle from Pinkerton, which is a number 6 seed.
I'm dumb, she's a lesbian. I thought I had found the one. We were good as married in my mind, but married in my mind so good. Oh.
One's a single, which is Pink Triangle. One is not.
Not a whole lot of these songs left are actually singles.
Yeah, there's a few here and there. So,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, man. Both of these songs are awesome.
Pink Triangle in the Garage. Pink Triangle in the Garage. You leaning either way on this
I
one?
would almost go 50-50 on this one, but I'm not going to because this is like 48-52.
Mine's a little stronger than that. Mine's probably 65-35. I'm leaning toward In the Garage.
Really?
Yep.
Hmm.
You lean the other way?
Yep. In the Garage is awesome though, but like I don't want to eliminate either of these two.
Tough matchup. So
Like if these two were the finals, I would be happy with that.
yeah, really.
And I really noticed the fact I'm starting to talk about which songs are going to be in the finals a lot because this is the final video and we're going to get to the finals. Mm-hmm. We're going to crown a champion. I love how we both did that at the exact same time.
Yeah. How strongly are you going Pink Triangle?
It wasn't a lot. It was, I think it was like 52-48.
Like I said, mine's stronger than that.
I did not think that you would go that strong. Like I kind of figured you were going to pick In the Garage, but
it's not a knock against Pink Triangle.
I know.
It's how much I like In the Garage.
I know. And I mean, I love In the Garage. It's probably my second favorite song. Yeah, my second favorite song off the Blue album.
It's my favorite. So
yeah, behind Only in Dreams, which just got eliminated. You know what?
Favorite songs are going to start getting eliminated.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, just because they're our favorite songs don't mean they can make it to the end.
Yeah, I know. I wish they could.
Yeah. So I see a couple of tough matchups that involve some of our favorite songs coming up in the next two matchups. I really don't know which way most Weezer fans would lean on this one because these are two universally loved songs by the fans of the band.
They're both songs that purists love.
Yep.
So purists are probably drooling over this match right now.
Yep. And they're looking at what the winner gets, and they're thinking, "Oh my God, that's a song from Raditude."
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
but yeah, it's a song from Raditude, but
it kicks ass.
Yeah. It's better than you.
Yeah. So
I really don't want to give up Pink Triangle.
I really don't want to go In the Garage.
I know. I don't want to settle this on another game of rock, paper, scissors.
No.
That was like a first round kind of thing to settle a bunch of what we were going to do.
That might have been slightly unprofessional.
Yeah, but
so
it happens.
Well, I'll say this. We've had a couple of deadlocks in the left half of the bracket. You got one, I got one, right?
Yeah.
We've had one deadlock over here, and I think we're going to have another one further down the bracket that's more important to you. You see further down the...
Yeah.
You see a matchup
which one it is.
Going to be important to you?
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go the other way on that one.
I know.
All right, so do you want to try to win both of these, or you want to concede one so you can get one later?
Pink Triangle, if you ask me, is like I said, it's either this or You Gave Your Love to Me Softly, which is the best song from Pinkerton.
Mm-hmm.
Like, best song on Pinkerton probably is You Gave Your Love to Me Softly, in my opinion.
Me too.
But that's including the deluxe edition, but not including the deluxe edition, it's like, for me, it's without a doubt Pink Triangle.
It is. I agree. But, in my opinion, In the Garage is the best song from Blue. So,
yeah.
All right, I'll let you decide this, but keep your upcoming matchup that we're going to disagree on.
I know.
Okay.
You know what? Since you felt so strongly about In the Garage, I'll let you have In the Garage.
Okay. In the Garage moves on to the next round. Pink Triangle is eliminated.
Unfortunately.
Like
I said, it's really about which matchup you get. Like, In the Garage is moving on because it's awesome, and Pink Triangle is getting eliminated because it's losing to an awesome song.
Mm-hmm. This next matchup is one that's more important probably to me than it is to you.
Yeah.
Because it's two of my favorite songs. It's probably my absolute favorite song versus the song that's been stuck in my head for 6 weeks or something like that.
I want to run over your toe.
So I think I know which way I'll go with this one, and if you agree, it'll be an easy matchup.
I swear to God, if you pick the one that I don't think you're going to pick, I will, okay, there's nothing left in there.
You'll soil your diaper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 8, Zombie Bastards from the upcoming Black album.
Die, die, you zombie bastards. We know what you want. Get it up now.
Number 13, Slave from Maladroit. I think this is just about the only way that I was going to be able to get Zombie Bastards eliminated.
It may, because Zombie Bastards, like I said, has been stuck in my head for weeks now, ever since it came out. It's just so damn catchy. But Slave is my favorite song, so to me, I'm going to pick Slave over Zombie Bastards.
Yeah,
agree?
me too.
Okay. So Slave moves on to the next round. And you said, thank God?
Yeah.
Why, you wanted Zombie Bastards gone?
What? No, I didn't want it gone. I just thought that, there's no way in the world you'd pick anything over Slave.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I will. I'm not gonna go tooth and nail over that on my favorite versus,
Which one's going to win?
Yeah, I mean, it's not all about my favorites, because, I mean, right now we're having to get down to some decisions where we're dealing with top-notch songs that we both really like. So, the last matchup of the third round is a number 2 seed.
This one is going to...
I think this is probably the highest ranking song that we've got left in the whole...
Is that the only number 2 left? You Gotta Go With Me Softly, Undone's a 3. Do you want to get high as a 5?
This is the only 2 left.
Yeah?
So, so this is the highest ranking song left in the matchup. It's Perfect Situation from Make Believe.
Why am I so obviously insane? In a perfect situation, I let love down the drain. There's the pitch, slow and straight. All I have to do is swing, and I'm a hero, but I'm a 0.
And it's going against number 6, The Greatest Man That Ever Lived from the Red album.
I am the greatest man that ever lived. I was born to give and give and give. I am the greatest man that ever lived. Radioactive.
We're going to disagree on this one.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, not that I don't like Perfect Situation.
Not that I don't like The Greatest Man That Ever Lived.
Yeah, Greatest Man That Ever Lived was my favorite Weezer song for a little bit. It's kind of a evolving thing with me because I like so much of their stuff. But Perfect Situation is a great song.
Epic to me.
Yeah, I tricked you because I'm not coming off this one. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know where this is going to go.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put up a little bit of fight.
Not because Greatest Man That Ever Lived is not good.
Perfect Situation is a great song. To me, The Greatest Man That Ever Lived is, I don't know if it's a better song, but it's so unique that would give it the edge to me over Perfect Situation. But, this is kind of a working thing. You work with me a little on some. I work with you a little on some. I think I'm going to give you this one and let Perfect Situation go on to the 4th round.
Man, these songs, I know these songs only came out like a few years apart.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ask me, these songs are probably my 2 favorite songs of Weezer from the 2000s. Maybe my 2 favorite songs, period, from the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Because these songs, I love both of these songs.
They're both really good.
Greatest Man That Ever Lived is, I know how I said in the last video, or a couple videos, whichever video it was, that Angel in the One is probably, or that Angel in the One was my favorite song on Bread. I kind of take that back, because Greatest Man That Ever Lived is epic, and Angel in the One, yeah, it is really good, and it is like Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin, but Greatest Man That Ever Lived, it's Bohemian Rhapsody 2.0.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
it's been eliminated, so we will move on to the 3rd round, and now we have our Elite 8. So let's look at our album count here. We've got 2 from White, 2 from Blue, 1 from Pinkerton, 1 from Ratitude, 1 from Maladroit, and 1 from Make Believe. So it's kind of distributed out. It's not dominant. You got 2 White, 2 Blue, and then
everything else has, or some of the other ones
4
have
of the
one.
other albums have 1. So we will go on and start the 4th round. We are down to 8 after this matchup. After these 4 matchups, we will have 4 songs left.
Final 4 coming up.
Yeah, so the Final 4 is coming up after this round. But to get into the Elite 8, we start out with number 5 seed, Do You Want to Get High from the White album.
Do you want to get high? Don't need no dinner tonight. I took a road trip to Mexico and scored 100 count.
Versus another White album song, number 10, California Kids.
In your bare feet in mid-January, swimming in the mystery. Whoa.
White matchup.
White matchup. Yep. So there'll only be one white matchup going on to the last round. I know which way I'll go with this one.
Yeah. And I mean, not bashing Do You Want to Get High at all.
No.
It's my second favorite
It's
song.
probably my second favorite song off the album, but California Kids is my favorite song off the album. So,
like I said, best Weezer song of the past decade, probably.
maybe it's up there. So we agree on that one.
Yeah, California Kids.
California Kids in the final 4 Weezer songs.
Just because this matchup is going really quickly does not mean it's a domination matchup. Because Do You Want to Get High is awesome.
Yeah, this is probably like a 60-40 song for me.
Yeah. I might go like 65-35, but that's just because of how good California Kids is.
It's a great starter song. I think to me that may be their best opening song on an album.
Probably because there's
I think it's probably what they should start most of their concerts with. I know they have done that since it came out a lot, but to me they used to do "My Name Is Jonas" and "Hash Pipe" a lot to start out the concerts. I think California Kids is the perfect opening song. So
yeah.
So go down to the bottom half.
California Kids in the final 4.
Yeah,
We're getting close.
Yeah, another matchup to see who's in the final 4. Where we got Hayden?
Going back really far, number 13, You Gave Your Love to Me Softly from the deluxe edition of Pinkerton.
Still, your vision lingers on and on and on. You gave your love to me softly.
Versus number 3, Undone from the Blue album.
If you want to destroy my sweater, hold this bed as I walk away.
Dang.
Man.
Oh.
I know which one is my favorite of the 2, but I don't know if it should win.
I know which one is my favorite of the 2, and I think it should win.
What is your favorite of the 2?
My favorite of the 2... Okay, listen, people. Don't think that I'm, like, bashing these songs at all. This is, in my opinion, this is the best alternative band of all time. And, I'm going to one of their concerts here in a couple months, so...
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah.
So, don't think that I'm bashing any of this. If it's in the freaking final 8, the Elite 8, like, it's in the name. It's elite.
Yep.
It's good. Like, it's amazing.
Which way are you leaning, Hayden?
This song, it's epic. I will say you're the one that introduced me to it.
I introduced you to the whole damn band.
Well, I mean, I kind of... Well, technically, I kind of, like, discovered some of their stuff on my own. Because, like, I knew Undone, and I knew all the songs from Blue, and I knew some of the songs from Pinkerton. And then, of course, the songs from Everything Over There at the End, because that was the first album I listened to. But, yeah, in my opinion, You Gave Your Love to Me Softly is just the better song.
It's my favorite of the 2. I don't know if it should beat Undone, though. But if we both agree on it, well, hell, let's move it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Taking out the number 3 seed of Undone from a song that didn't even make Pinkerton.
Yeah. So
That's how good these songs are. That's how good Weezer is. So, man, that's big.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big upset right there.
Yeah, so we've got half of the final 4 in there, and from the top half, a number 10 seed made it to the final 4, and from the bottom half, a number 13 seed made it to the final 4.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
So let's move over to the right side of the bracket, and we have a number 13, Put Me Back Together.
Would you let me come inside and make it right? Here, it's clear that I'm not getting better. When I fall down, you put me back together.
Versus a number 10 in The Garage.
I've got kitty pride and Nightcrawler too, waiting there for me. Yes, I do.
Put Me Back Together from Ratitude, In the Garage from Blue. So,
That means there's only one song from Blue left.
yeah.
And, hold on, let me check this real quick. One from Pinkerton and one from White.
Yep.
Man. This one's tough for me.
It's tough for me, but I'm leaning one way, but it's very, very slightly.
Put Me Back Together might be in my top 15 favorite Weezer songs.
Yeah.
So is In the Garage. If you had to ask me, these two are probably just inside my top 10. Both of them. Yeah, if you had to ask me, I'd probably put them either like 8, 9, or 10. But they're like right there next to each other. Right there all next to each other. But In the Garage, it's a definition of Weezer. I mean, come on.
That's the way I'm leaning to.
Yeah. Put Me Back Together is, I mean, it deserves to be in the top 8.
It does. And it could take down a lot of songs, in my opinion, but In the Garage probably deserves to move on here.
Yeah.
And I think if I had to go, if we were just going off which ones that I like best, it's pretty equal.
Yeah.
I'm going to give the nod to In the Garage because I do like them equally.
And In the Garage is like a classic.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the better known non-singles from the band.
And now we come to the matchup of your favorite versus my favorite.
Now we come to the matchup that somebody might end up getting stabbed over.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a pen right
to
here.
get
If you
into
want
the
it.
final four, it is number 13, my favorite song by Weezer, and probably my favorite song overall in the world, Slave from Maladroit.
Very alive in your arms, slave, dreams taken too far every night, slave.
And your favorite song by Weezer, maybe your favorite song in the world, the number 2 seed, Perfect Situation from Make Believe.
Singing oh, singing
My favorite single of theirs, for sure.
Yeah, that's the only single left in the whole thing. So,
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue this one because I think the purist would side with me, even though it's not from Blue or Pinkerton, because Perfect Situation is kind of poppy.
Kind of.
It's got the pianos and Slave has the more heavy metal type guitars on it.
Yeah, heavy distortion.
I'm gonna cede this one to you just based on popularity of the song. I'm gonna let Perfect Situation go on unless you're doing a 180 and picking Slave, and then we can argue about
No,
it.
I'm not picking Slave.
Yeah, but I'll let that one slide on to the next round. As bad as it hurts me to let Slave get eliminated.
Literally, if this were Slave versus any other song, I would most likely pick Slave.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Like, I know how I said that Greatest Man That Ever Lived and Perfect Situation were my two favorite songs from the 2000s Weezer. Slave is up there. Slave's probably number 3, if not number 2. Between The Greatest Man That Ever Lived and Slave, those two are battling for my number 2 spot from the 2000s, but, of course, Perfect Situation's been my number 1 for a while. Probably won't change anytime soon.
Right.
Unless I just find a Weezer song that I absolutely love that I've never heard of before. But, according to what I've gathered, most of the songs I've heard from Weezer, of course I haven't heard every single one of their songs.
I have.
You have?
Probably.
There's a few that I'm missing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Perfect Situation it's amazing.
Yep.
To me, it's probably one of my favorite songs in the world. Any band
Let's
ever.
bump it on to the final four.
That's Slave, Gone. Perfect Situation. I almost said In the Garage. I don't know why. Perfect Situation, the only single still left.
So we're
Now
down to our
it is the final four.
Final four. We have a White Album song versus a Pinkerton song, and we have a Blue song versus a Make Believe song.
So there's a White, a Blue, a Pinkerton, a Blue, and a Make Believe.
Yep.
Maladroit's gone.
Maladroit's gone. Yeah, they're all gone except for those four. So let's go to the left side of the bracket. And number 10, California Kids from the White Album. versus number 13, You Gave Your Love to Me Softly from Pinkerton.
Give your love to me softly. When I'm feeling blue and lonely.
Oh, crap.
I might have to listen to these songs again just to know which
I've listened to
one.
them about 1,000 times.
No, I know. I've listened to them a bunch too, but I might have to listen to these songs again to figure out which one I like more, because I'm like pretty close to equal on this one.
Neither were a single.
Both should have been.
Both most definitely should have been.
All the songs that are left probably should have been singles.
They should have been.
Yeah.
Well, really, In the Garage was probably not really meant to be a single. It's not really. It doesn't sound like a single.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it's a great song, singles aren't always the best songs. Some of them are supposed to sound like a certain way, and that more sounds more like a deep cut to me. But not because it's not great. Because, like I said, it's my favorite song on the album. But crap. We're getting back to this matchup.
I do have a preference.
I think your preference is California Kids, right?
Yeah. But it's not by a lot.
Yeah.
At all. Like, very little.
My preference is You Gave Your Love to Me Softly, just a little bit, not much. I wouldn't argue either way. I'll even defer to you on this one.
You will?
Yeah, I'll defer to you on this one.
I think California Kids might may or may not be slowly starting to turn into one of my favorite, like my second favorite Weezer song.
It's really up there for me too. So,
Like I said, best Weezer song in the past 10 years, in my opinion, which is a big statement.
10 years. That would go back to 2009, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Which, I mean, you know what album was released 10 years ago?
That was Ratitude in 2009.
Yeah.
So we got
Which,
Ratitude.
I mean, how many
Any
actually
song from
have that song?
Ratitude, Hurley, Everything Will Be Alright in the End, White, and
Pacific Daydream,
Pacific Daydream and Black. Yeah. So yeah, I think it is the best song in the past.
and then all their singles, or
Yeah,
all
I
their
think-
or non-album songs.
I think it is the best song since 2009. I do.
Yeah.
So let's move California Kids on to the finals.
You know a Weezer song that everybody always forgets about?
What's that?
I Love the USA.
Oh yeah, that's a good song. Kind of.
We didn't put it on here.
No, we didn't. Okay,
This one.
Remember, buddy, my favorite song is "Gone"
Yeah, I know.
because I'm going to argue like hell on this one. The matchup on the right side of the bracket is "In the Garage" from the Blue Album, which is a number 10 seed. Versus Perfect Situation from Make Believe, which is a number 2 seed.
Singing.
I'm going In the Garage on this one.
Like all the way.
80-20.
Good Lord. I was going like Perfect Situation 75-25.
I win.
Come on. Gonna be hard to give up Perfect Situation, but I might have to.
Yeah.
I might just
Does that
have
mean
to.
it can't be your favorite song?
I know. I might just have to end up concurring to you.
Yeah. So, In the Garage goes to the finals.
Speaking of the finals,
We have a old school song versus a new school song in the finals. We've got California Kids from the White Album, which was a number 10 seed.
All your old friends chilling back in Boston. You never forgot them. Whoa. It's gonna be alright if
versus In the Garage from the Blue Album, which is also a 10 seed.
So, it's a 10 versus 10.
It's a 10 versus 10. Yeah. I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care. That's how much I really like both of these songs. This may be the best song from the past 10 years versus the
Best song of the first 10 years.
Exactly, yeah. It may be, in my opinion.
I mean, Weezer's been around for 27 years this year.
Yeah, so that means the period from 1994 to 2004 would have been the first.
They formed in 1992.
Well, I'm talking about since the Blue Album was released.
Yeah, that would be 25 years this year.
Yeah, it's 25 years. So if you take the first...
God, Weezer's been around for a quarter of a century. These dudes are getting old.
Yeah. If you take the first half, 12, 13 years, in the last half, 12, 13 years, I think California Kids is definitely the best song from the past half of their career. I would argue Slave is better than In the Garage, but just by that much.
Can you show like a nanometer on there?
Yeah. I'm gonna lean In the Garage on this one, just because it's, like I say, it's to who they are to their core. But I wouldn't argue California Kids if you feel strongly about it. So,
see, I know you're gonna call me a New School fan for this, but California Kids it's amazing. California Kids.
Oh, it is amazing. It is amazing.
I mean, you're getting really close to my face. Oh God. Okay. I know that I argued for Perfect Situation to be In the Garage, which obviously didn't turn out the way I wanted it to.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm going In the Garage 51 to 49. That's
Really?
how close it is. Yeah. But if you feel more strongly than 51 49, the other way,
we got a winner.
we got a winner. Unless you want to do rock paper scissors for this one too.
Let's not do that
Okay.
again.
Okay.
Okay. Man. Both of these songs they're top tier. Like I said, both of these songs are without a doubt in my top 10. Maybe my top 10 favorite songs of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, my top 10 favorite songs of all time is basically loaded with Weezer songs.
Mine too.
Like, probably 7 out of 10 of them are Weezer songs.
Mine too.
You know what? Purists are going to hate me for this, but I'm going California Kids 45-55.
It's fine.
And we have a winner.
Yeah.
We have a king.
Let's listen to who. Let's listen to who. If anybody actually listened to these videos, people are literally filling their diaper right now
Yeah,
because a White Album song won our bracket.
yeah. But in all honesty,
It deserves it.
the White Album is it's up there with
It is.
it's up there with Pinkerton.
It is.
Maybe even better.
Maybe.
Maybe better than Blue.
Maybe.
Maybe better than Maladroit.
Maybe.
I know you love Maladroit.
I love Maladroit. But maybe.
Like, I know everybody thinks that the best 4 albums are the first 4.
No.
Green Album to me,
I'm not knocking the Green Album, but it's not as good as
Green Album's like middle, like maybe number 6.
yeah, it is. So anyway, there you go, folks.
There is,
We have a winner, California Kids from the band Weezer.
I wish I had my Weezer shirt on right now.
Okay, that's it.
All right,
Feel free to comment, tell us how stupid we are.
even though we're not.
Don't knock the process, though.
Yeah.
Can't knock the hustle.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Adios.
Dang it! I really wanted to do that for the outro, but I gotta come up with something else. No.
We can edit that out.
No. Hold on. Man, this has been fun.
This has been fun. I've had a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah,
Yep.
we've probably spent about 3.5 hours total recording these videos. I've probably spent about 12 hours total editing these videos. And, man, come a long way.
Yep.
Come a long way from 2 number 10 seeds being in the final 2.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, in the garage was kind of expected. But to most people.
I wouldn't have looked at the first round at the first 64 and picked these 2. I wouldn't have said California Kids is going to go against In the Garage in the finals. I wouldn't have said that.
What would you have said?
I don't know. Probably Buddy Holly against, I don't know.
Purists would be like Buddy Holly versus Say It Ain't So, and I'm like, eh.
Well, no, not necessarily. I don't feel like or anything like that.
I mean, I would if it were like just the 2 most popular songs.
Right. I don't know. I'm looking at the right side of the bracket. I don't know what I would have guessed to make it, but anyway, it is what it is.
I kind of, in all honesty, I kind of thought Pink Triangle was going to go a little bit further than it did.
Well, Pink Triangle got taken out by In the Garage,
Yeah.
which came up the runner-up. So
Yeah. So that just shows how difficult some of these decisions were.
They were really difficult. And feel free to tell us that this song should have made it past what it did, and this song should have not beat that song. But if you're really a Weezer fan, don't knock the process. Don't tell us what you would have done. Tell us the 64 songs you would have put in there. Of course, if you have the time to do it, me and Hayden just made time to do it, and we really had fun with the process. It's a fun thing to do with somebody that you is a fellow Weezer fan. So
Just say if you don't have that much time, just say which Weezer song's your favorite.
Yep.
Because I mean everybody.
But California Kids just won this. It's not my favorite song, and it's not your favorite song. It won the matchups.
Yeah.
There
There were times where we had to take out our favorite songs.
Yep.
And I mean that happens.
Okay. Well, that's it. I think that wraps everything up.
Yeah. That's it for the Weezer tournament. The real Weezer bracket.
Yeah. So we'll see you out there. Watch, like, share, maybe
Subscribe.
Yeah, there you go. And
I noticed something the other day. I was checking the view counts for some of my videos, and somehow overnight the first video of the Weezer bracket just got close to 100 and something views in like 12 hours. I went to bed and the view count was on like maybe 80, and then I woke up, went back, checked the view count, it was on 160 something, and now it's on I think as this video is being recorded 220 something, close to 230.
yeah.
Which, I mean, this video has only been up for 2 weeks. If it continues at that pace, it'll very soon become my most popular video.
Good. Okay. Anyway, so thanks for watching. We had fun.
Yeah.
Go Weezer. Yeah.
Salute you all. Goodbye.
Don't you